What is Perth Sinhala School? Perth Sinhala School is a Sri Lankan school here in Perth. It's always on a Sunday and it brings people together to learn about the language and keep people together. And it also helps motivate people to become a better person. And this is how we do it. Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Lithum and I'm from Perth Sinhala School and I'm the principal of the school.
Can you tell us a little bit about how and why Perth Sinhala School was started?
Perth Sinhala School was started by a retired vice principal from Sri Lanka. She had started the school with 5 children back in 1997, and the vision has been to promote Sinhalese language and Sri Lankan culture among children from Sri Lankan diaspora. And currently we have the vision to be the utmost symbol of Sinhalese language and Sri Lankan cultural heritage within the frame of multiculturalism.
How does the school help preserve the Sinhala language and Sri Lankan traditions for young people in Perth?
School has classes from kindergarten to year 12 and we teach Sinhalese language to school-age children every week on Sundays. So therefore there is a great opportunity for children who are living here in Perth to learn our language, and we actually have various strategies being used. In our school we use speaking, reading, learning, visualizing and listening strategies to teach them our language. And apart from that, to promote our Sri Lankan culture, we have workshops, concerts and various celebrations being done.
I then interviewed 2 of my best friends who attend Perth Sinhala School, and this is what they said. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Siluni. I'm 21 years old. Currently I'm studying podiatry in the University of Western Australia. I came to Australia when I was 3 years old, and since I've been here, I've been living in Perth.
What kinds of activities do you usually take part at the school?
So currently I'm a assistant at Sinhala School. I assist with the teachers to help in teaching the language to the students in the classes. So if there is on some occasions we have events that happen throughout the year. So for example, one would be our New Year celebration. So in those cases I assist the teachers with making dance items for the children, and also we take part as student assistants at the school. We take part in doing dancing items, drumming items as well as singing items. When there's a sports carnival, generally every year we have sports carnival running, so assisting teachers there. We also take part in them as well, and we have other events such as shows which we perform to showcase about Sri Lanka and the culture, the dance, drumming as well as singing items as well. So there's a lot of activities that I've taken part in as being a student assistant, and even when I was a student back up until year 12, there would be workshops in the holidays which I would take part in, so I could gain better understanding about my culture and also spend time with my Sri Lankan friends as well.
Can you share a little bit about yourself?
My name is Anantara and I'm 21 years old. I'm currently studying law and politics at the University of Western Australia, and when I was very young I started going to Perth Sinhala School to learn about my Sinhalese language and also about my cultural heritage as well.
What first interested you about joining Sinhala School?
Well, I first joined when I was around 6 years old, so it was very shortly after we moved to Australia, and I didn't have too much of a say in whether I joined or not, but my parents thought it would be very important for me to learn or to keep remembering my Sinhalese language coming from Sri Lanka, because after we moved here I almost immediately forgot most of the language. because I was speaking English all the time at school and with my friends out in class. And so my parents wanted to send me to Perth Sinhala School so that I can keep in touch with not just my culture but also learn the language as well. And I think looking back, it was definitely a really great decision because I still benefit from my experiences at Perth Sinhala School to this day.
What have you learned here that you didn't know before?
I learned a lot of different things from various different sort of fields. I think the key one is obviously learning how to learn a language. So language learning was a big one because even though I knew and was familiar with Sinhala because I spoke it when I lived in Sri Lanka, it was still like learning a new language because I had forgotten most of it. And so I definitely learnt the skill of how to pick up a new language, which I think I've been able to use when I've been trying to learn other languages after I've grown up. So I've used it to help myself learn French better or German that I've started doing in uni. So that's been really helpful. I've also definitely learned how to become more confident in talking to people because I think in Sinhala School we had to communicate with different people, we had to work in groups, we had to learn to reach out to people in our community, and I think that's definitely benefited me, and I've learned how to be more confident in taking charge of a group setting or working with other people. So I think that's definitely been a benefit.
Thank you so much for your time.
No worries.
To me, community means feeling connected to your culture, your people, and your identity. And Perth Sinhala School is where that all comes together.